crazy theory that no nuclear weapon was ever dropped in the history of humanity, and that nuclear weapons don't actually exist. Now, I know this sounds pretty crazy, especially when you're looking at a nuclear blast right behind me, but there's some validity to this theory. The first thing is that if you actually look at the nuclear test footage, the Nuketown test footage, it looks really weird. All the houses look very poorly constructed, all of the dust coming up and then suddenly it getting blown to smithereens. It almost looks like CGI or some sort of Hollywood production. Not only that, but all of the cameras seem to be perfectly fine. They must be the most powerful cameras on Earth. And another thing, if you go to Hiroshima, you can see that it is a thriving city. Same with Nagasaki. But what about all of the radioactive nuclear fallout that's supposed to be there for decades and even hundreds of years? You can actually tour Chernobyl. There's vegetation growing everywhere. It's perfectly fine. So where is the radioactive fallout? What actually happened in Hiroshima and Nagasaki? My theory is that it was actually just a bunch of series of fire bombings, because the United States literally bombed Japan back into the Stone Age. So if you look at the aftermath of the Tokyo firebombing, it actually looks just like the aftermath of the Hiroshima and Nagasaki nuclear bomb. This is Tokyo. Notice how there are still buildings standing. Some things are burnt down, other things aren't, because they carpet bomb. They just drop a bunch of bombs as they fly by. This is the aftermath of Hiroshima. So if there was actually a nuclear blast, wouldn't everything be completely obliterated? There would be nothing standing if atomic bombs actually exist. And the entire theory of an atomic bomb doesn't even scientifically make any sense. Do we have the power of God to change the fabric of reality? To split atoms? I made this video entirely for entertainment purposes only. There's a crazy theory that...
Alright, yo, it's your boy Mr. Israelite. Yeah, Israelite. So, I got a theory about this. It's like, because the question I have is, why would you do this? Why would you fake some stuff? You know, why would you fake space? Why would you fake anything? Why would you fake going to space? Why would you fake, why would you fake making a nuclear bomb? And I came up with the solution. Well, the answer, yeah. It is because the threat of something is sometimes just as powerful than the actual thing. So, you ever saw like the big bully? The big bully in school normally doesn't have to fight. And then when he finally gets challenged, sometimes he get whooped by the guy you went thought. I saw it so many times. That's where the theory comes. The bigger they are, the harder they fall. Some people just got muscles. Some people just look strong. But ain't never put no hands on nobody. They go to the gym and they get these muscles. But then they get knocked out by somebody my size. Now, I'm not a small guy. I'm not a big guy either. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not a guy, but I never lost. I did get dropped one time, though. I'm not gonna lie, I did get dropped. But he snuck me, though. And he had flunked like 3 times. I'm gonna tell you his name. His name is Cleveland Smelly. I ended up getting cool with him after that. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Clee. Last I heard, he was in prison. You see what I'm saying? This is the guys I was fighting when I was in like 7th grade. You feel me? Them guys. He wasn't even supposed to be in middle school. And he knew it. We ended up getting cool in high school. We both get kicked out of school for real. I'm just telling you my story. I'm not just going on with it. We both got kicked out of school, went to the same alternative school together, and actually became real good friends. We played football together too. And we was like these. That was my dog. But he snuck me because I beat his out, whooped on his man, and he couldn't take it. You know what I'm saying? Big down to pick my book bag up. Fire! But I got right back up. I was seeing doubles and stars. Yeah, I was seeing doubles and stars. You know, I might have saw the moon for real. But I wasn't asleep though. I got back up, and then I had to go back to school. I had broke blood vessels in my eye. I'm telling you a whole nother story. You know what I'm saying? I broke broken blood vessels in my eye, and it was black. When I got back to school, I had to stay out of school for like 2 days, and I'm like, I gotta go back to school. You know what I'm saying? Because this fight was outside of school, after school, at a park down the street from the school. So I show back up at school. They're like, dang, where you been? Oh, man, who did this? Let's go find them. So we click up about, look, I'm changing the story. It's crazy. I got to tell you the story now, though, because it's just a flashback. You know what I'm saying? It was like 10, 20 years because we was deep. It was the West Side Cookie Makers. You know what I'm saying? Cookie Makers. You did me? So we ended up going to find this dude. We all skipped class because they like, no, we got to handle this now. No way. Where is he at? We go. They figure out which class he in. Somebody had class with him. They like, yo, he in music class. So we go down there. He in the 8th, I'm in the 7th. We go down there, you know, knock on the door. Hey, yo, come out here. It's like, I'm not gonna lie, it's probably like 12 of us. 12 of us. And he come outside, him and this other dude that was even bigger than him. You know? So they like, yo, so the plan was to jump him. It wasn't no talking about it. Let's just jump him and it's war. We go to the same school, it's war now. Every day it's war until one of us leaves the school. You know, period. They ended up flipping the script on me. Now we done whooped on people before. He come outside, he talking like, yo, y'all trying to, what's going on? What's popping? His man's like, yo, y'all trying to jump me? His man's like, yo, he ready, he about whatever. So I'm thinking like, what is we even talking about? Y'all came and got me. Y'all the ones that told me I was gonna let it go. I was gonna let it go. I put his mans together. I was pulling them to the punches by his t-shirt. You know what I'm saying? No lie. So they like, all right, well, I don't know. Some conversation happened and it ended up being like, all right, well, y'all just fight one-on-one. Y'all gotta get this one-on-one. I said one-on-one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, one-on-one? Like, no. We supposed to be, I said this out loud. I thought we was jumping. Y'all came and got me. He like, look, man, listen, bro. I ain't gonna lie. This is how I ended. He was like, listen, I ain't gonna lie. I don't wanna fight you, bro. He like, I don't even wanna fight you. He like, I was really just pissed off because you beat my mans like that. He was like, I shouldn't have did that, bro. My fault. You know what I'm saying? Because after he did it, it was people with me. He ran and they chased him. Anyway, I saw him running. It was like I was upside down and I saw my screen flipped upside down with my eyes. Like my screen flipped. He was running on the sky, y'all. When I looked up. I had that broken blood vessel. That thing, that lasts forever too. That thing stayed on for like 3 months before it all went away. It was crazy. My eye had been healed. It wasn't black no more. Broken blood vessel still in my eye. Half my eye was red. I think one of them smaller than the other one to this day. He put the paws on me. Anyway, back to the story about the nukes for real. The threat of a nuke makes the bully seem stronger than what he is, because in all actuality, let's say we did do the one-on-one. I think I could have put them together, but he had me. So they came and got me, told me we was jumping him. The whole UN say we jumping him, and then the one dude who in the UN, let's just say the UK show up, England show up, like, and America's supposed to be behind them, and England and everybody else that's in the UN, Israel, everybody like, yeah, do the one-on-one with China. England? Bruh. I thought we said we did, but who knows? Hey, Ukraine went against Russia, and Ukraine seemed to still be winning. should be slaughtered. U.S. went against, Israel went against Persia. And guess what? Iraq's still around, man. They pumped. They got toe up. I ain't say you're going to get no bruises, but they might be. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. So the threat of something, because they hit them with something different, everybody else had to step back and be like, all right, well, if we ain't got no nukes, I guess they the powerhouse. They got it. Within that time, they were able to, black op, psyop, get real weapons that's crazy, that's not nukes, but just crazy. We know the U.S. got some stuff. We saw what they did we see what they do when they do it. Swift to easy most of the time. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it ain't like that. We bite off more than we can chew sometimes and start sending innocent people. But what I'm saying is the threat of that is what made the U.S., what built the U.S. up to this powerhouse. And then other countries got hit and was like, well, yeah, we got them too. And we got them too. And then when other countries try to do what can't be done for real, we step in and be like, nah, you can't do that. And we get to put the smack down to show the other stuff we got going on. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, all right, well, because the only thing that keeps America's currency up in the powerhouse, the tradable currency in the world, is the threat. The threat of, we got the biggest armies, we got the biggest navy, we got the biggest army, we got the biggest Coast Guard. You feel me? We got the biggest Air Force. Like, we were able, because we acquired so much money early on, we were able to expand the real power. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, just a thought, tinfoil hat. I'm glad y'all stuck with me on my story, man. Listen, whether they real or not, these videos of this stuff look fake in the mug. The blowing up of the fake houses, all of that looks fake. All of them videos. Matter of fact, this is the crazy part about that whole thing. Everything blowing up but the camera. The camera's just there. The camera there. Why the camera ain't blow up? How is the footage not fried from the nuke? All footage, everything digital should have been fried. All the film should have been unreadable from that point. Like, how do you have this? Anyway, just a thought. It's your boy, Mr. Israelite, in Israelite.